Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. So my current hair situation and my future plans are I want to go to my natural hair color because I want to be done with bleaching. For now, however, because I do have short hair and my hair is fucked anyway, I'm gonna have some fun with it, you know? I'm gonna go down this rainbow road and I have like 18 jars of hair dye in front of me. This is my plan, is to go to my natural hair color. I'm gonna start with the opposite of my hair color and I'm gonna work it back tint by tint, like really every color of the rainbow I'm gonna hop over that. So currently I have from Lunar Tide's hair, this hair dye. I have Sea Witch combined with like a couple of scoops of cerulean sea. Anyway, a full jar of Sea Witch with a couple of scoops of this. Love this hair color. I'm feeling it so hard, especially with this pink iridescent shirt. So I'm gonna start off with these two. I already started off with these two. Then I'm gonna go for smoky teal. After that I'm gonna start with Sea Witch alone, which is more of a pastel turquoise, so it will be a little bit lighter. Then I'm gonna go in with this dark blue. I'm not sure what my hair situation will be because I know that semi-permanent hair dyes, especially blue and green, can stain. I already tried the Moonstone from this hair brand and it did not stain whatsoever, so I'm kind of hoping it doesn't do that with the rest as well. Then smoky navy, and I'm not sure. I have 2 jars of Moonstone because I absolutely loved this hair color. It's such a beautiful light blue hair color, and maybe I'm gonna do something with the blue velvet and the Moonstone because I think blue velvet on its own will be a bit too dark for me. Dark hair doesn't really suit me, in my opinion, but I still have to figure that out a bit, what I'm gonna do with it. But anyway, 1 jar of Moonstone is gonna happen on its own. Then after Moonstone I want to try Silver Lining, just because after Moonstone you get this very icy white, and then I really want to see if I can get this grayish color. Again, I'm telling you, I don't know if the green will have stained my hair. I'm gonna see, but that's also why I jumped from color to color, because then I can switch it up gradually. Then I have Iris Purple right here, amethyst purple right here, smoky mauve, Maui. I always read this word, but I never heard it before. Smoky mauve. Then we have right here is fuchsia pink. Then I'm gonna go for petal pink, and then we're gonna switch it up gradually to a different color. Here we have coral pink. Then we have Blood Moon. This is a very, very dark red. I cannot wait to try this. And Solar Flare. And then last but not least is Fire Opal. So I end with reds. And I know that reds are also a dye that will leave your hair stained. But in my situation that wouldn't be that bad, because if I want to go to my natural hair color that basically is red. I am a ginger, red blonde, maybe a little bit more towards blonde than, you know, your fire red ginger. But I want to go to a ginger hair color. Maybe not necessarily my really natural red hair color, maybe a little bit brighter, because, you know, I do like it bright, but I want to go to the point that I do not have to bleach my hair again. You have to discolor your hair, however, with this dye. You can see somewhat of my roots. I dyed my hair 4 days ago and I discolored it like 10 days ago. So I already had these roots before I put the dye in. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't take on my natural hair color. So these colors do only take on pre-discolored white blonde hair, especially not on ginger hair, which I have. You have to have very light hair, like extremely light hair. I have red blonde, that's still too dark. So I discolor my hair still at the same hair salon. My hair care routine is pretty much the same. I still use the Moroccan oil. I also use dark blue line from Redken, especially for damaged hair. You can look that up, it's pretty pricey as well. But they did give me that at the hair salon to take care of my hair for free. So my natural hair color I honestly cannot tell when that is gonna happen. I do not know how fast these colors will fade out. Also, I have discount code for these, by the way. Hey, I can hook you up with this. You have 10% off the store, your order with Jelka GPG. Jelka GPG. Sounds way more awesome. So stupid that my name is different in another language. You can go to Lunar Tights Hair Etsy. Just type that in and you have 10% off your order. I need like 1 jar for my hair, and I have still very thick hair. It used to be a little bit thicker, but you know, that aside. And I'm a complete fucking unexperienced with dyeing my own hair, but I just do it and I'm getting better at it. You leave these in for about 35 minutes, but because I always add conditioner or a hair mask, I leave it in a little bit longer so it doesn't dilute the color, you know? So it does get the pigment in there. Because if you are gonna add conditioner and hair mask, it will become lighter. So I leave it in a little bit longer so it gets a little bit darker again. So you know how that works, okay. Bleached white hair is still my favorite hair color. I cannot have that anymore because I cannot bleach my hair again. But if you have any further questions, pop them down below. Add me on Snapchat, add me on Twitter, add me on Instagram, DM me, message me, send me a talking snap. I will send a talking snap back if I look sorta okay, if I'm not in class. You know the deal. So yeah, I will, I know I've done a lot of talking videos lately, very chatty videos. I will get more to the straight up tutorials, art making, doing tutorials, things, videos. I'm so smart with this. I need to get back in the game. I'm gonna shop for backdrops and everything. Oh, you don't care, you'll see. Have a nice day, bye.